on your face. You wonder if you're just taking up space. I wear my confidence so wide. I feel the same, but you can't tell. I get it, you're unsure. We wait and see if you might meet the real me. Really don't know me.
No, you don't.
Alone but not lonely.
Sometimes it's hard to see.
If you don't know me, you should get to know me now.
Should get to know me.
Should get to know me now.
Should get to know me.
Still making my case. You wonder if I just leave with no trace. I wear my crown, but you know I'm down. When you need me, I'll be around. I get it, you're unsure. Got we wait and see if you might meet the real me. If you know you, like I know me, we can be somewhere in the middle to figure it out. We get okay, but anyway, really don't know me, really don't know me. Alone but lonely, alone but not good. If you don't know me, if you don't know me, you should get to know me now. You should get to know me. You should get to know me now.
No, you don't. No, you don't know me.
Got my boots laced up, hat pulled low. We're rolling out, it's a country show. Friday night and the moon is high. Time to hit the town, let the good times fly. Raise your glass, let the music play. We're gonna dance until the break of day. Feel the rhythm, let your worries bust. We're here to kick up the dust. Kick up the dust, let it fly in the air. Spin those wheels, yeah, we're going somewhere. Raise your hands, let your worries go. We're living fast and we're loving the show. Kick up the dust. I'll blaze it, and the guitars wail. Living large on a country trail. Crank it up, let the good times roll. We're riding high, we're on a roll. Raise your glass, let the music play. We're gonna dance until the break of day. Feel the rhythm, let your worries bust. We're here to kick up the dust. Kick up the dust, let it fly in the air. Spin those wheels, yeah, we're going somewhere. Raise your hands, let your worries go. We're living fast and we're loving the show. Kick up the dust. Every road we're on, every mile we roam, we're making memories, we're right at home. Let's turn it up, let's live it loud. We're a rowdy, proud country crowd. Kick up the dust, let it fly in the air. Spin those wheels, yeah, we're going somewhere. Raise your hands, let your worries go. We're living fast and we're loving the show. Kick up the dust.
I'm alive, I'm unleashed, I'm on fire, no retreat. I'm in beast mode in a red zone, going big time. This is my show. Yeah, we grind all the time, yeah, we going up. Hustle, don't sleep, gotta keep it up. Putting in work, gotta get it. Beast energy, don't sleep, don't sweat it. So electric, never second. Knocking down walls like a legend.
Well, it's another day, Kinsman,
Yeah.
where you get to chat about the weather.
The weather.
Ronnie's gonna check the
Well, it seems like
roadcaster for
everybody's
us.
picking the topic of discussion tonight. Everybody always loves talking about the weather,
You do.
especially after shoveling out 40 some odd centimeters yesterday.
Do you
this
think
morning.
people love talking about it? Because
No.
I'll give you the counterpoint to your argument. That's good, Ronnie. Thank you. The counterpoint is when people talk about the weather, it's followed with an angry emoji, which makes me think they do not like talking about
No,
the
I
weather.
think it's a sarcastic way
Okay.
of expressing one's feelings when it comes to weather.
Did you just
Yeah.
explain an emoji to everyone? In case you didn't know, folks. Okay,
This is how an emoji works.
how is explain the smiley emoji to me?
Smiley emojis when you're happier. There's a smiley emoji right there.
Okay.
We put that on there. Guy Foisey.
Yeah.
Wishing Guy a happy day there. He was just in, were you not in Hawaii, Guy? Or is that
Okay.
trip still coming?
Hold that point because I
Guy was on a
I
trip.
have an observation, but I want to ask you this final emoji. Explain the meh emoji to me.
The meh emoji, I have no clue what it is.
You didn't even see the emoji movie?
No.
Meh was the main character.
Meh.
Okay.
Did not see the meh emoji, but you can use whatever emoji, whatever you're typing in tonight.
Yeah.
You say hello, just like Guy Foisey, Stefan, and everybody chatting tonight. You have a chance to win a great prize. We're giving away $100
Oh,
to the Timmins Square.
yeah.
$100 you can go on a shopping spree. And again, that's courtesy of Bonnie and the crew at Timmins Square, because guess what? The Easter Bunnies coming up on Friday, 3 to 7 at the square right up until Easter. So we're celebrating.
We are celebrating.
Hopping
Yeah.
into Easter.
We're gonna
Hard
be
to believe
there.
Easter's just around
We're
the
going to
corner.
be doing a live video with the Easter Bunny, who
Yeah.
already emailed me and said, listen, last year I called the Easter Bunny my best friend, right? And then at Christmas time, I call Santa my best friend. And the Easter Bunny has a bone of contention with me now because a choice has to be made. We're going to figure that out on Friday. What should I do, Kinsman, if I have to choose between the Easter Bunny and Santa? What would you do if you were in my shoes?
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you say? You say, hey, you know what? You're my favorite bunny in April.
Right.
But
That sounds like an insult.
Santa's the favorite guy in December.
Right. So everyone wins mentality.
It's an everyone wins mentality.
You get chewing up
Maybe.
in 2025.
Should say, now that we're on the topic of the Easter Bunny, they've got a Bunny Cares session happening on Sunday the 6th. And again, this is from 10:30 to 11:30, where it's a sensory-friendly hour for those who don't like loud noises and lights. And again, you can get up close and personal with the bunny.
Yeah.
Sunday, they've got pet picks, a pet party, and they've also got baby firsts. And you can check out all the bunny schedules and more online at timminsquare.com.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Okay, so this was my observation, and you proved my point already because you had mentioned to Guy, did you just not get back from Hawaii? Now, I consider yourself to be a Facebook snooper. Now, you always you keep me up to date, Kinsman. Every Monday, because I like to say, what they ask me, what is
like a good gossip, and all you have to do is visit any one of our pages and
okay. But hold on. People always say, what's Kinsman do on his time off? The answer is, I have no idea what he does. No idea what goes on over there. But I do know this. You come in on the Monday and you give me a list of about 50 people's names and you update what they did. So I have
keeping tabs,
on people.
Going on,
I have two questions. A, where do you find the time? But B, for the question out there, do you folks like to observe what other people are doing? Like me, I'm way out of touch.
Well, it's
you're in touch.
I think it's people watching. People like to see what other people are doing.
Do they
live vicariously through others? Yeah.
Well, I like when people live vicariously through me.
When they're posting, because I remember the post from Guy stating he was planning a trip to Hawaii. So just curious if he's been. How was it? And give us a full recap.
Right.
And what did he bring us back in the duty free? Anyway.
So you do know. So if you're on Mark's Facebook page, guaranteed he's mentioned what you've been up to once in a while.
Never. Never, never, never.
You're,
now the focus of topic of discussions.
Hold on.
Not only weather.
You're not there.
But politics.
You're not there. We'll get into politics in a second. Joanne, I didn't want to say it, Joanne, because I felt it was too hardcore. But since Joanne,
a pro gamer, no.
Are you a snooper or creeper? Joanne said it, not me, Kinsman. Yeah, I think he's snooper. He's not taking pictures of people's homes. So I think you're more of a snooper.
A snooper.
Yeah.
Well, if it pops up on the feed, it'll get you. It's Sunday afternoon, preparing things for the show, getting our sponsor reels ready to go. And, I'm looking at what's happening at the business. And then you get stuck down a rabbit hole with someone complaining about which lawn sign to put up for the upcoming election.
You're getting, you're really passionate about this election because you usually never chat politics.
I just like seeing the chatter online.
Okay, you like seeing the chatter. Do you once again, because you look at people's Facebook feeds, a lot of people are comfortable telling you what's going on in their life. Is that a safe assumption?
Safe assumption. It's probably more safe to see people that spill their beans online.
Well, that's what I meant by spill their beans.
That's it. They spill their beans on a Facebook post.
There are
your favorite posts, the cryptic ones.
So there are people out there that will tell you everything that's going on. But the minute you ask who you're voting for, with the exception of a few that are heavily political,
very boisterous on who they're going to put on their front lawn.
Let's test the theory. Who are you voting for, Kinsman?
I don't know. Undecided.
You're an undecided voter.
The lesser of the evils.
Yeah,
is who we're voting for. So
the lesser of the evils.
Yeah. Which circus is less? The clown at the circus is less evil.
So they've asked. Chris is going to ask who I'm voting for. If I go back the last 20 years, and I'm one of those. I voted ever since I was 18. Okay, I was excited to vote.
I the right to vote.
Have voted for every party at one point or another. Me personally, yeah.
You voted for them all.
Well, not on one stamp, Kinsman. I mean, over the 20 years.
Over the course of your voting career. Which one has steered us into this direction where we're at now?
Yeah. So anyways, you're finding you're glued into this election.
I'm trying to dig, yeah.
You're digging. Do you have any of those guys on your Facebook there, like the Steves and Gaetans? Do you have them on your Facebook?
I don't. Well, I do. They're in there, yeah. But in a mix of our friends.
You should run, Kinsman.
No, I'm not running. Nothing. No.
You don't want to run?
No, I don't want to run.
Would you not be able to take the insults?
No, I could probably take the insults, but geez, where do we find time for politics?
Well, you seem to find it. That was Jason Dennis who commented that. And do you know who Jason Dennis is associated with?
The NOE.
Yeah, and
Northern Ontario Expo, Timmins Con 2025, a few weeks away. Can't wait.
Yeah, so it is my favorite time of the year by far. We're 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks.
Under 2 weeks away.
Going, and they got a doozy this year, pal.
Yeah, Andrew Thomas, comic book artist, is coming to town. Cast of Spy X Family, Cheryl Meyer, Carve screenwriter.
Yeah,
and Trisha Helfer and Brampton's Batman.
Yeah, it is.
He's been working on the shocks on the Batmobile.
Yeah,
he comes up.
He is. Listen,
he'll need it.
Landon's saying it right. He can't wait. It's the best family event in this community, bar none. And you can walk in and you can be anything you want. And
get your geek on.
Get your geek on.
It's a judge-free zone. Have some fun. Dress up in your cosplay, your best superhero, costume and garb, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, for the kids, they've got the Super Mario's, the carts. They had the Nerf zones. Yeah, always something geared for all ages. Doesn't matter how old you are. You're having fun at Timmins Con.
So I can't wait for this moment because a new set of Avengers movies are coming out. Well, because I told you, the event, like the old school Avengers, are coming back, and Marvel just last week rolled out the cast by showing their actor chairs, and it was a 5-hour stream. It slowly went from one chair to the next chair. And Barstool Sports social media sites, great, said they're keeping nerds at hostage for 5 hours.
They did.
I was at
You were
hostage
there
for
for the
5
entire
hours.
6-hour broadcast.
So I cannot wait. The whole cast has not been revealed, but I cannot wait for Timmins Con to chat with people who are into the next Avengers movie to see what they thought about that, their marketing, and how Doctor Doom's going to be.
Yeah, Timmins Con 2025 again.
Yeah.
NorthernOntarioExpo.com. I know the last message through the NOE, they were still looking for some student volunteers. So if you want to be a part of the weekend, you're going to be there anyway.
Yeah.
Thousands of people. Why not help out and be a part of all the celebrity gossip and action.
Yeah.
Again, NorthernOntarioExpo.com. Jason, you saw him in the comment thread. You can message him, message Francine Dennis, any crew member from NOE.
Yeah.
And you can be a part of some volunteer action. Get those student hours. I remember seeing a post a few shows back. Where do I get student hours? Well, NOE. Get yourself signed up for Timmins Con. Yeah,
it's going to be awesome. Plus, there's going to be 3 panels that we're going to be hosting their kinsmen, but the whole vibe is awesome. And I cannot wait. You know how much I love Timmins Con. I chat about it all the time.
It's a great place. And again,
it is
vendors, every year they sell out the vendor slots in minutes. And again, hundreds of vendors, talking to the knife guy every year, he swears that this is one of the best vending shows for his products. Good old Timmins. He's been to, Toronto. He's been to the Vancouvers. He's been to Nashville. His knives sell best. His products. He gets a lot more foot traffic right here in Timmins. So again, what does that tell you?
Now, my question is, are you going to finally purchase something for your office or your decor this time? Because you never do. Like you get something for your boys, which is understandable, for your boys. But for you, Kinsman, not we, for you, are you finally going to get some awesome decor? Yeah.
Maybe
like if you had to pick like one sort of geek culture thing you're into, like He-Man. I'm betting you're in the He-Man, right?
Get a He-Man. Get a He-Man sword.
Yeah.
Something hanging on the wall. I will. That's my mission.
Yeah.
April 12th and 13th at the Mac. Again, mark it off. If you haven't got the weekend off yet for this, make sure you book some time and head to the Mac. Again, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be an amazing weekend.
I'm more into Skeletor, for the record. Thanks for asking there, Kinsman. You bumbling boob. Remember Skeletor?
Yeah. I used to have the little figurines.
Yes.
Skeletor. Remember it had you hit his stomach there, and it looked like you punched his armor.
So Bridget Lee is asking, are we tired of the snow?
Yes.
I have to think this though. Like one group.
All of us here.
If you're the porcupine, if you're the porcupine ski runners, if you're Mount Jameson Ski Hill, or if you just bought yourself a new sled, you could be on the side of happy.
Well,
you have to think
I'm
that,
thinking
right?
Even resort, all this snow, they got to get out there and groom everything. If everything's nice, the snow stays until the gradual transition to spring. It's great.
I think they're happy.
They're probably raking it in, which is good. But for those folks who drive cars like us, trekking through that snow this morning, that was a fun commute.
The only car parked on 3rd right now. Now, I have to say, like, you are within walking distance of the office, but you blocked up 3rd with your parking spot.
I am, yeah. I still drive.
You
need to get the boy. Yeah, even on snow days, boys still go to school, to and from.
So my son Aiden, who turned 16 on St. Patty's Day, and I told him when you get just a few years older, you're going to appreciate a birthday on this day. If he's anything like his dad, by the way. But we had a birthday party at the house, and he always calls it a few friends. We had 14 show up, 16-year-olds at the house. I didn't have no time to Facebook snoop that night there, Kinsman. But
you couldn't even watch your Sens game.
No, I couldn't watch the Sens game.
We were watching the Leafs on
plus we had some other people come over for this. I've never seen pizza get devoured so quickly than I have that. Like, I'm a fast eater. They're monsters.
Yeah, you gotta dive in there.
Yeah.
They're like hawks.
Yeah. So we had a big crew. I think everyone from O'Gorman, all great kids. And I went to bed at like 11:30, so I never heard them there. But they did say Ranger, who we brought upstairs because he would get way too excited, howling all night.
Oh no! And you still stayed asleep.
Yeah. When the babies are sleeping, I'd be asleep in there. But they, it was quite the busy house. They all jammed into a tub, like the hot tub, and
Nice.
they had a good time.
Enjoying, yeah, the birthdays as they get older.
Yeah. I think it was Crystal who mentioned she celebrated her birthday on Friday. So definitely happy birthday, Crystal, and we hope you had an awesome time.
And Jason Dennis just posted the link for the volunteers. And go click on that link and volunteer for Timmins Con 2025. And a great way to rack up a lot of hours that weekend.
But I was going to say that, he had so many friends come over, and, it reminded me of the days I had lots of friends. long past years ago.
Way back in the past.
It was a party, but they're all really great kids, and I think they had an amazing time. But what surprised me the most, and here's my point, you don't have teenagers yet.
No, not
but
yet.
when you get the teenagers, specifically boys, how was your day? Fine. What did you do? Nothing.
Well,
how are things going?
How was school today?
Okay.
What would you learn today? Nothing.
So here's what I learned about my son this weekend. He can carry on a full conversation. I was listening to him and his friends. He knows more than 3 words, full sentences with periods, paragraphs.
You ask him those same questions, and then you're
just
back to the
yakking his head off down there.
3-syllable answer.
Yeah, I was surprised because I thought maybe like he's just learning in school, but he's fully developed to hold a conversation. To my surprise, there, Kinsman. But boys, I find boys are like that.
Short wind talkers.
Right to the point.
Get right to the point. Yeah. What did you learn today? Nothing. How'd you play today on the ice? How was that hockey game? Not good. It was great.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. That's about it.
Thumbs up. Yeah. There we go. What else are you yakking about there, Kinsman?
We wanted to congratulate and welcome to KINZ and KLOMP this week, KAIB Insurance Inc. Dan and Paula Ott's Insurance, the Wheel of Winning sponsor for this week. So we want to welcome PAIB.
Well, the Wheel of Winning sponsor for like a long time here.
Yeah.
Long time.
For a long time. And again, the Wheel of Winning, we deal with real people, dealing with real people, locally owned and operated, 101 Pine Street South. Again, they are the insurance place to go to.
When you get those calls and there's a voicemail, at least for me, it's, can I please speak to James P. Clamp? And it's probably not a real
it's like
person.
An AI voice. It's a bot.
Over at PAIB Insurance, you actually you speak to a real person
you speak
that
to
lives
a
here,
real
Kinsman.
Person who lives here, who most likely was shoveling their driveways the same as you and I today. And again, right here, PAIB, the new Wheel of Winning sponsor, PAIB Insurance Inc. So welcoming them to KINZ and KLOMP.
Landon's telling us tomorrow's April Fools, and we may or may not be up to some hijinks, but I have a request here, Kinsman. Not do what you normally do. When we post something, you write Happy April Fools on the
people who put that in the text.
I'm
worried that it's going to go too far. Do they really go too far, really?
Yeah, some do. And I love them all. But you don't need to put in the text
put it in there
this year, Happy April Fools.
Blatantly obvious that it's April.
And the one year you did it is when I said we switched names. And you definitely wanted everyone to know, hey, folks, settle down. This is just a joke. There's no way his name's going first. And you wrote this is like an April Fool's warning. You did. We can scroll back here.
Scroll back.
Just let it come naturally to folks. That's if we're up to some hijinks or not.
Let it fall. What was that one we have? It's still on the full beard list.
The toothpaste.
Yeah, we still have full beard toothpaste that tastes like the 705 KINZ and KLOMP Ale. Wandale.
Yeah.
People were selecting it and going ahead and buying it.
Yeah. Now, I have a question because for you, actually more for the audience. So I refuse to do grocery shopping, okay? At my house, I don't like it. I'm not good at it. I'm miserable when I'm there. No one wants me around.
Anybody likes to go grocery shopping.
Well, but you do grocery shopping.
Well, we do the odd time. We do the the Instacarts.
Okay.
We love the Instacarts, but some days when we want to get out, we'll venture off to the mall. But we're pretty quick. I'll put it in motion. on Sunday.
Yeah.
We went shopping, and in and out 15 minutes. Tracy and I, we both hate shopping. We were in and out carts and
Okay. But
cashed out back home in 30 minutes.
well, my point here is, Kinsman, like you do this like as a couple's retreat. Let's get out together and do something. So we're going to go grocery shopping. So here, well, we go out of my house, but no one invites me to go like a firm rule. I will not grocery shop.
No.
I don't like it, and they don't want me there because I'm miserable. Okay. So I have a no grocery shopping rule. Paying for the groceries, yes. Taking them out of the car, putting them in the car, stocking up the fridge, yes. Being there, no. Okay.
Help with the transition from the trunk to inside.
Yeah, that's right. So that reminds me. So I'm a little bit out of touch in the cost of everything, even though I know the cost of everything has gone up.
Yeah.
So Ronnie came in and he told us, first, the thing was really scary. He was debating to buying deodorant. Please don't debate that.
No matter what the price is, Ronnie, make sure you have that.
But he told me a thing of deodorant, right? Just your normal speed stick or whatever. I use the spray. You're a speed stick guy.
No, I'm not a speed stick.
But you're traditional, right? You would never use a spray.
It's the roll.
Yeah, you would never be caught dead with the spray.
I used to try the spray.
Really?
Burn my underarms.
So how much hair is underneath there? Okay, never mind. So I was shocked by it was $10 for deodorant, but that must be true, right? Has everything gone up that much?
It might hit.
Holy crap!
Have the tariffs hit our deodorant sticks?
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, but $10 for deodorant. That's nasty. You know, back in my day, they were $6.49.
Back at $6.49. You used to buy a pack of 4 for $2.
So I guess the benefit of like going grocery shopping, you'd be more in tune to the prices that I would be. I know they're high.
Yeah, they're high.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more conscious, when you are shopping.
Yeah.
And we're at that age now where you put back the same. You're comparing two packs of ground beef.
Yeah,
and you'll put back the one that's 10 cents more to take the 10-cent less pack.
Well, okay, I'm okay with that.
10 cents here or there.
Yeah, I'm okay with that for sure. Like to shave a few bucks, but there's some things you can't shave a few bucks for.
Like what?
Like when we had a frayed cable at the office, and I said, let's buy a new cable for $10, which we depend on the cables working.
Yeah,
you're like, put electrical tape on it.
We could not. No. Where were we? We were at Canada College.
Yeah.
Part of Mel and Mel's We Count talk show. We needed the new cord, and we couldn't chintz out on the cord.
But it's okay. Like Courtney says, it's okay to penny pinch. Yes. And if this was back in the day, if they ever invite me shopping again, which they probably never will, I would have the full coupon book out.
The coupon.
Why not?
I miss the coupon days.
I know
apparently
you
can do it now online, but
apparently,
you can
in the last 15 years.
The coupon apps. But again, it takes time. Again, do I have time? Again, I don't. We don't like the shopping.
Yeah.
And again, sitting down and going through. Okay, we're going to save $5 here, $5 there. I'm sure it's all saving in the long run, but it's time consuming.
You're rich. You can go grocery shopping and you don't use coupons?
No, I use.
You make more money than me, Kinsman.
PC points.
Okay.
We use the PC.
But that doesn't give you
triangle reward points.
That gives you a discount eventually. But you mean if you're online and you seen like save $10, you wouldn't put the time in? You're loaded then.
No. Well, usually the PC will give me an app and say, hey, don't forget to pick up these items today. It's funny. As they say, Big Brother's always watching. It always fires the same products that we're constantly using. And, you go and save and get, you pay $50, you get $30 back. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, but I'm saying, I know what PC rewards are. I'm saying the actual coupons to save money.
Good rewards. Yeah.
No, the coupons to save money. Stick with me.
Coupons are pretty much the same as the PC rewards, but you're just getting points back.
Okay, well, you know more than I do, so I guess I have no idea.
Too much chat on.
Did you see a comment from Minik? I think it's Minik. Minik says, "Get this. Started our seeds for the garden." How are you? Is this possible?
It could be. Maybe Minik has a greenhouse or some type of area to
bless
get
you.
The seeds going. Or you start them inside and then you transfer them outside eventually.
Okay, I can see that because I would love to see like a seed go in a garden right now.
Remember last year you asked that same question when it was watermelon season.
Yeah, well, then we got pictures. People grow watermelons in Timmins. I was proven wrong, delightfully, by the way.
And you can grow them yellow.
So if you're in the gardening,
yellow. Have you tried the yellow watermelon?
I've tried. Yeah, I love watermelon, of course. Of course, I have. But if you're in the gardening, I guess you either are lucky enough to have a greenhouse, which you can use all winter, right? Can you?
Yeah, yes, you can. Or set up a little garden or some type of setup in your house, your basement.
How do you heat a greenhouse?
Greenhouse.
You can use it all winter.
It's the type of plastic.
Oh,
is it the surrounding? Captures the heat, keeps the heat in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, other people are saying only the bare necessities. Joanne Savard says we started it a couple weeks ago. So a greenhouse, if you built a greenhouse, you don't have to heat it?
I don't think you do.
Any like type of electricity?
I don't think you do.
Oh.
It just gathers the sun's heat, radiates.
What heat?
Stays inside.
I feel zero sun heat in Timmins. 0%.
We're getting into the day, even though, despite the snow, despite now they're saying freezing rain into Wednesday, Thursday. We do get the start of UV rays, which means the sun is still packing.
If the greenhouse is shaped anywhere like my shed, where the roof is collapsing due to the snow, you have to be very conscious of your roof on your greenhouse.
You got to be conscious.
You got to be on top of that thing. No, I don't know.
Those tomatoes started now.
Yeah. Do you have a greenhouse?
No, we don't have a greenhouse. We
you
use,
compost
the side of the barbecue, the railings of the porch.
Oh, the way you're talking, I thought you had a greenhouse.
No, we don't.
I'd like to have a greenhouse though. Let's see. What's that saying? It all stops first from killing the plants.
Yeah,
they still get cold.
Oh,
it just stops the frost from killing the plants.
What's
it
that?
Still gets cold.
Greenhouses?
So it doesn't stay warm. You lied. You straight out lied to me.
Unless you're growing. Well, I guess if you have like a pot plants. But you need a lot of heat for those.
If it's tomorrow, you can lie to me between 8 and 12, and any lie you can just say at 12:01.
Now is it 12:01 or some places they continue the joke right through the whole day?
Yeah, idiots.
But it's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
Is it? I don't know.
Well, that's the old wives' tale.
What's that mean, old wives' tale?
It's just an old wives' tale.
What's that mean, though?
Tale.
Like tomfoolery?
Yeah, tomfoolery.
Another word you taught me that I'm saying. God. Okay, so yeah, we don't know anything about greenhouses. We concluded that. But I would like to learn. We should get someone on the show who knows some. There's a lot of people here that know stuff about gardening. They should teach us.
Well, we're going to be diving into, garden season soon with Canadian Tire Timmins.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get one of their reps back in studio.
But what about
we'll chat gardens?
What about
just green thumbs in your own backyard?
Yeah. What about one of the awesome people that know a lot about gardening that are watching tonight?
All right. Well, let's ask some questions here. What are the tricks to start? What are we starting? We're in a weird climate here. We don't want to be starting off like do sunflower. Like there's got to be a list of things.
You don't know what you're talking
about. A timetable.
Yeah.
For putting things in.
I thought
the seeds in your little the pot plants right now, and then you transfer them out in the summertime.
You went on a 3-minute rant about greenhouses, and it turned like it was all false. So I don't know. What to believe. Maybe you are running for politics.
That's it.
Someone said you should run. You're practicing. Gardening is the best therapy. Yeah, 1,000%. I would not know personally, but I've heard this before.
Definitely excited to garden. Katie says, Courtney says you can start indoor and transfer out once nice weather hits.
Yes. Right. So in like 2 months. I'm getting excited because if I look at the calendar, it's closer to camping season.
Yeah, camping season is close. Yeah. Tomorrow, April the 1, and we're what? May 20th, May Run.
Yeah, I cannot wait there. Like
a month and 20 days away from the May Run weekend.
But it's always like so we camp like at a campground. We don't have it's this cottage. We have like a camper, a trailer, however you want to put it. So, but we also have a camera out there. So my father-in-law keeps bugging me like, turn it on. Well, it's on, but you can do like live picture, but it's blocked with snow right now. It's the first look. Did the snow collapse the roof of the camper?
Get there, you have no RV. Who knows? Well, have to go out there and assess. Can you even get in there? Is it plowed?
Well, where we camp, no. They plow it to a certain level because it's ice fishing off of Nighthawk. But no, it's not going to be open until like closer to May long. So it's not 12 months a year, unfortunately. Now, I know some people are fortunate that have their own cottages that can zip out there at any time.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty awesome.
You know, maybe a skidoo or some
But
type
Kelly,
of snow machine.
Kelly says, I can't wait for camping season. So
camping season.
I mean, to
well,
me,
with all this snow, it's time to, you know, start planning.
To me, like
for the warmer months
we camp out at Villers, and I love it at Villers. But I know people who camp out at Big Water, people who camp out at the Cache,
Ivanhoe.
Ivanhoe. To me, if you have a bonfire and you have some friends and the kids can have fun with other kids, to me, that's a good campground. I mean, I haven't been to a campground I did not like.
Sit back.
Yeah. I did not been to. Yeah. To me, I loved them all. We went to Villers. My parents-in-law are out there. Love it out there. People are awesome. Like, it's great. Drive around in the golf cart at 10 kilometers an hour. Wave.
Where last year you had dead heat with Paul from Sweet Freeze.
He cheated me there. He had the better pick crew.
You know, it's the best 2 of 3. You need another race this summer.
Yeah, but beautiful camping season. And you will respect this because you're a very traditional person. I'm traditional because I respect the wave at camp. So when me and like all the kids, like I have all the kids in the golf cart, we'll go up and down the road 100 times. That's 100 waves, Kinsman.
Everybody waves.
You respect that,
it's
right?
The same. Well, it's the same when you're out boating on the water. Yeah. Everybody's all friendly, and then you get on the highway. You're on your commute to work. Yeah. People are giving people the finger, the bird. No, there
what campground are you at?
Or waving people through. Come on, there's there is no the water etiquette or the campsite etiquette when you're out there behind the wheel commuting from your house to the office place.
Campground's a beautiful place. Jane says 46 more days. So I love this, like specific to the day. Yeah.
Yes. You know what else? A great segue. Wanted to give a shout out. I know they're watching tonight. Tyrese is opening up Mimi's New and Used Apparel and Clothing. New clothing store in downtown Timmins, 42 Pine Street South. And again, watch all this week. We're going to be down there, a part of their grand opening on Wednesday. So watch our social media pages. And again, Tyrese, if you're into new and used, and again, they've got high-end thrift in that shop, 42 Pine Street South, if you haven't been. And again, shout out to Tyrese, who has jumped on and wants us to be a part of their grand opening this week.
Good. So
wishing them all the best.
It is another awesome business owner in the community. So how cool is that? Hey, there's another Villers Bay person right there, Ken.
Villers Bay. Can't wait for Villers Bay to open.
There we go. We are all on the list. All right, so let's take a break and then give away the Wheel of Winning.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you tonight by PAIB Insurance Inc. And again, they are the new Wheel of Winning sponsors. And tonight we're going to give away $100 to Timmins Square because the good old Easter Bunny is coming to town on Friday. So why not go on a shopping spree just in time for Easter? $100 for you.
Seal the deal with Albert Seal and Katrina McKinnis at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. 44 Kent Avenue is for sale for $174,900. To book a showing, call Katrina or Albert today, 705-465-3493. And the Easter Bunny hops to Timmins Square this weekend. The Bunny arrives Friday between 3 and 7, and something new this year is Bunny Cares. Happens this Sunday, April 6th. It's a sensory-friendly environment for children and their families, plus a pet party for pets and baby's first pics with the bunny. Follow the Bunny schedule and more at TimminsSquare.com. And it's the grand opening of Timmins' newest apparel and clothing store. Mimi's New and Used is now open for you in downtown Timmins at 42 Pine Street South. Watch our pages this week for the grand opening celebrations. Where do you go for insurance in the North? PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people, locally owned and operated. 101 Pine Street South. Give us a call today, toll free, 1-844-360-5300. Need an oil change? Then book one today at Canada's Garage, Canadian Tire Timmins. Improve engine performance, extend engine longevity, and help achieve peak gas mileage. Call today, 705-268-8591. Do you have a celebration coming up? Then book an ultimate pizza party package today at Midtown Bowl. Up to 6 bowlers, which includes 1 pizza, 1 jug of juice or pop, 6 $10 Fun Zone game cards, and shoe rental for only $139.99. Also inquire about booking a Friday night Rockin' Bowl at Midtown Bowl, 705-267-3500. Hungry? Then try a Sparks Pizza today. Order a 16-inch pepperoni, a 12-inch margarita, or design your own. The options are endless, and it's the best pizza outside of Naples, Italy. Sparks Pizza, dine in today, 206 3rd Avenue in your downtown, or order online at sparkspizza.ca. The big weekend is almost here. Timmins Con 2025 is coming up April 12th and 13th at the MAC, featuring comic book artist Andrew Thomas, the cast of Spy X Family, Carve screenwriter Cheryl Meyer, Trisha Helfer, and Brampton's Batman, and more. To get your geek on, you can check out online northernontarioexpo.com. All eyes will be on the MAC the week of June 4th and 5th at the Canadian Mining Expo, where the world comes to explore. For more details, visit CanadianMiningExpo.com. And still time to get a ticket for Timmins Comedy Festival. The fun week happens April 24th through 26th, beginning with the roast of Paul Bellini at Full Beard Brewing on the 24th, dinner and some laughs at the Dante Club with Dave Maherge on the 25th, and a double bill on the 26th, beginning with a free show courtesy of Dare Timmins with Magic Mel. Happens at Timmins High at 2 p.m. for the kids, and later that night, win cash with Cash Cab's Adam Grow. Tickets are on sale now at timminscomedy.ca. When you think home renos, you think J&R Custom Cabinets. They are your one-stop shop here in the city. Design, build, enjoy. Also inquire about no payments for 3, 6, or 12 months OAC. J&R Custom Cabinets, located at 1150 Riverside Drive. Call for a quote today, 705-264-9692. Going to college in the fall? Enroll today with Northern College. With over 75 programs to choose from, your future career is waiting for you. In fact, stop by for their open house this Saturday at the Timmins and their Haileybury campuses. For more details or to book a school tour, you can visit northerncollege.ca. Lucian Transportation is hiring bus drivers in Cochrane. Know anybody who wants to be a driver? Drop off their resumes April the 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 at the CDSB Employment Services Office in Cochrane, 149 5th Avenue. Drivers get a $2,000 sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. For more details, you can contact Lucian today, 705-360-4090. 1180 Government Road South is now sold with Jessica Gervais and Nathan Boulay from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Your house will be next. Let Jessica Gervais find your dream home today. 705-360-7000. Happy 90th anniversary to the Schumacher Lions Club, serving our community and giving back to our community since 1935. Summer camp registrations are still on at Camp Bickle, the finest co-ed camping facility in all of Northern Ontario. Register online now at campbickle.ca. When you need your packages moved and fast, who do you call? Robert Champagne, of course, at Timmins Courier Service. Locally owned and operated for over 45 years. Give Robert and his staff a call today, 705-266-4285. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc. Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And so much happens in your downtown that you don't want to miss it. Follow the Downtown Timmins BIA online now for all their upcoming urban park markets and more at downtowntimmins.com. If your little one was born in 2021, then it's time to enroll for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. To book a school tour with St. Joseph's and Pope Francis, you can log on today, ncdsb.on.ca. It's a place where we all belong. Join the Jackpot Time Timmins new email list, and you'll be entered to win a trip for 2 to Las Vegas. Have Jackpot Time staff help you enroll in person, and you'll receive a $5 TapTix card free. Details at jackpottime.ca. Dare Timmins brings you Magic Mel April 26th at Timmins High. It's a free show for the kiddos at 2 p.m., and it's all part of the Timmins Comedy Festival. Now, you don't need to purchase tickets for this event, but you need to secure your seat. Do so now at timminscomedy.ca. Slots available now for your April carpet cleans and strip and wax jobs today with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Call for your free quote today, 705-465-3500. On the big screen at Imagine Cinemas this week, Death of a Unicorn, a Working Man, and Minecraft the Movie, which opens up Thursday night. For tickets and showtimes, log on to imaginecinemas.com. And follow Mel and Mel for all the details on the We Count Talk Show. Maybe you can be a part of episode number 4 next month. Email them today, info@theconnecthers.ca. And save the date, Sunday, April 13th, 6:30 p.m. We're going to be packing the Sportsplex for Little Elliott and Armitage, the charity hockey game between the professional firefighters and the doctors. It's going to be $10 to get in for admission, and we're going to raise as much money as we possibly can for 2 amazing families facing significant challenges here in this city. It's time to put a team in for the upcoming IG Wealth Management Walk for Alzheimer's with the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming. Walks happen in Timmins, May 24th at the Mount Joy Pavilion, and also 2 walks on the 25th in Haileybury and in Kapuskasing. To register a team now, walkforalzheimer.ca. Get a ticket for Rock of the River with the Timmins Festival and Events Committee. Mark the weekend off, July 18th and 19th at Hollinger Park, featuring Friday night's Rock Night. Timmins' own Fail to Tempt, Biff Naked, Pop Evil, and your headliners, the Headstones. And with Saturday night's Country Night, features Cochrane native Mitch Jean, North Bay's Corey Marks, and co-headliners Brett Kissel and Cooper Allen. Tickets are on sale now at rotr.ca. From the entire Iroquois Falls Store Management, Gina and Tom Nicolau, to the arena staff, to the amazing billet families and more, thank you for an amazing season. Collège Boreal is having an open house and you're invited. Come by their Timmins campus this Thursday night, 4 to 7, for escape rooms, draws, free dinner, live music, teachers on site, tours, and more. For more details, you can email info@timmins@collegeboreal.ca. And sign your little ones up now for the PMHA 3-on-3 hockey tournament. Happens the weekend of April 26th and 27th at the Barn. It's free for all who attend, but you must be a U9, U18 registered player to play. Visit the PMHA Facebook page for the link to sign up today.
All right, it's the magical wheel of winning time here, Kinsman.
Of winning.
All right, Ronnie, roll it.
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll-free 1-844-360-5300.
All right, there it is, pal. The Wheel of Winning.
Wheel of Winning. And tonight, we are giving away $100 to Timmins Square. This will put a lot of eggs in your basket just in time for Easter.
Rock and roll, Ronnie. 114 entries there.
Yeah.
The wheel
Good
spins.
odds.
The wheel spins there, pal.
Or it stops. We will reach out to the winner, Mandy Provo. Congratulations.
Yeah.
$100 shopping spree at Timmins Square. And again, we'll get in touch with Mandy. If you're watching, Mandy, still DM us your info, and we'll make sure you get this in your mailbox tomorrow.
Way to be, Kinsman.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy,
It was
okay?
a fun night. You never know what you're going to win. Again, amazing prizes, Timmins Square. Hopping on as we get set for the Easter Bunny, which comes to town Friday, 3 to 7.
Do you watch Cash Cab?
I do. I
watch Cat. Do you know that the host is coming here for the
Yes,
Timmins
Adam
Comedy?
Grow is coming, a part of the Timmins Comedy Festival.
Okay.
And I do know a little birdie has told us that he's going to be a guest on our show tomorrow.
Kinsman, like you just ran with my whole bit there.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just.
You knew where I was going with that, no?
Where are you going? he's coming on tomorrow.
Yeah, he's coming on tomorrow.
Adam.
That's right. It
Adam
wasn't
Grow.
a little
Yeah.
birdie. It was me that told you, and Rick.
Why I knew that.
Me and Rick told
I knew
you.
Adam Grow was coming.
But
And again, if you've watched Cash Cab, the show, he's bringing his Cash Cab style trivia show to Timmins High and Vocational. It's going to be a great night for you to win cash.
Within the next couple weeks, we're going to have on all the superstars that are coming here for the Timmins Comedy Festival. So we have Adam on tomorrow. Later on this week, we have Dave Maherge coming on.
Dave Maherge, and we're also going to chat with Magic Mel.
Magic Mel's on next Monday. And then the following Thursday, I believe, is Paul Bellini.
Paul Bellini. He's going to be part of the roast.
Yeah.
Which you're going to be a part of at Full Beer Brewing.
That's right.
On that 24th.
So we have all them coming on. And I should say this now. This is an extra thing we were going to post tomorrow. If you want to purchase tickets to the Timmins Comedy Festival, if you punch in the code KINZ and KLOMP, lowercase, all one word, AND, so KINZ and KLOMP, you will get 20% off your tickets.
20% off.
Yeah.
Love
and
it.
you can watch each night that the stars are on, and we're going to be giving away a pair of tickets.
Okay.
There you go, Kinsman.
Timmins
Now,
Comedy
did the
Festival.
birdie tell you all this?
The little birdie, well, I'm a part of those email chains.
But do you read them?
That's
You got to read
I would
emails
read them,
when you're
yes.
snooping at everyone
I'm
on Facebook. Look at an
snooping,
email for
snooping
once. But yeah, so there it is. So Adam's on the show tomorrow night, and that's going to be, he's got a great voice, Kinsman. You guys are going to have the battle of the voice. Yeah.
He was, if you can remember, back at Christmas, he was a part of the Christmas Carol this year.
He was, yeah.
Adam
all right, that's it. Until tomorrow, stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. And Kinsman will be in his greenhouse tonight.
A greenhouse, preparing our crops.
Yeah. Is that where your pumpkins are?
Yeah, the pumpkins. Still thawing in the backyard there. Once the snow melts.
I don't want to know. Like, once again, what does Kinsman do in his free time? I have no idea what he's up to.
Well, we're composting.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
I'm alive, I'm unleashed, I'm on fire, no retreat. I'm in beast mode in a red zone, going big time. This is my show. Yeah, we grind all the time, yeah, we going up. Hustle, don't sleep, gotta keep it up. Putting in work, gotta get it. Beast energy, don't sleep, don't sweat it. So electric, never second. Knocking out walls like a legend. A legend, is you sweating? We on the way up, let's get it. I'm alive.